Happy Aquarius full moon, beloveds. Whew. This full moon, I have been experiencing these past few days leading up to this full moon tomorrow in Aquarius. I've been experiencing a deep heart awakening. Oh, so much has been rising up to the surface to be integrated at an even deeper level. Things I thought I had dealt with from my past long ago when I was a nurse has been rising up for me to look at, kind of like flashbacks, almost like PTSD level. A lot of insights have been coming to me. I've been tapping into deep-seated anger and frustration resulting from my time as a nurse. I wasn't able to hold space for my patients as I was longing to do. I've always had like a strong motherly nurturing energy, and this is what led me into becoming a nurse. Nurse means to nurture other people, and that was the last thing we had time for. In the way the system had built around time management as being a nurse in the Danish healthcare system, you simply don't have time for being there for your patients in the way that I was really craving on a soul level. And this was actually why I became a nurse. So these past days, I've been making friends with my frustration on the way the system is built. And the system is collapsing now. It's very obvious the last 10 years that the system has been collapsing. It's not gonna carry anymore. But these frustrations that have been coming up from my time as a nurse, where I was seemingly powerless. I was feeling powerless towards everything at that time. And I'm now looking at it all with new eyes as I've undergone my spiritual transformation. And what has landed with me is that the change starts with us. We are not powerless. I'm not powerless. I can channel all this anger and frustration that has come up for me now into creating the new system. I'd rather focus on that. But I had to go back as the last new moon. The messages that came through intuitively were talking about going back to collect the last soul fragments, and this is what I've been doing actually. And this full moon is going to help me with to release and integrate these last to release what doesn't serve, and that's the frustration and the anger, and to kind of reclaim the lost soul fragments from that time. Because it's been obvious to me that I've been through a lot of trauma, and I've also had some PTSD symptoms after being a nurse in that system. There simply was not time to take care of my clients or my own soul in that system. And that has collected and stagnated as like frozen frustration and anger and soul fragments that I had left behind at that time, that I've been calling back to myself at this time to take my power back from it. And this is where this full moon is really kicking in with the Aquarius energy, and I can also see that I cannot do this alone. I cannot build the new alone. And the Aquarius energy is all about we, not me. Aquarius wants us to work together, loves community and working together as a team, and together with the Leo energy, this community is built from the heart, not the mind, because Leo energy is all about the heart and not the mind. The power and courage of the heart to build the new, to go against the old system. So Aquarius in Leo is actually a match made in heaven. So this is the time where we can use this energy and channel our anger and frustration into doing something new. from a new place. Instead of feeling powerless, we can channel this into becoming powerful. So this moon is asking us to make the choice now. Do we wish to continue to follow the ways of the mind, the old ways, or embark on the new and unknown ways of the heart, which will lead us towards our innermost dreams and desires, manifested into this reality? And the ways of the heart brings the courage to dream not only for ourselves, but for a new, entirely new humanity. This Aquarius moon is ushering in a new beginning for us to free ourselves from what is not aligned with the true purpose of our souls. Whatever this means for us, our soul is set on helping us free ourselves from what is constraining us and holding us back. Our hearts just wants to love and be loved. It wants to join forces with each other and beat the odds that have been stacked against us. The heart wants to co-create an entirely new life and world for each and every one of us, because we are one. The heart knows no separation, only the mind knows separation. So when we start to live and create through the heart, no one is free until we are all free. If any one of us is in pain, then we are all in pain. This is the world that we have always dreamt of, a lot of us have, but never imagined could be possible in this world. And this is where the beat of the heart beats to the rhythm of the Earth Mother, as we were meant to. This is the world where all beings are happy and free. This is the world that exists beyond the 3D limited mind. This time around this full moon and going forward is all about letting go and opening up, going with that big, bold vision of your heart. As I said, when one is free, we are all free. We are now being called to remember our sacred purpose on earth as the sacred rebels and earth warriors, here to dream a new world into being. We are called to remember the love that has always lived within us. It is time to end the endless search of the Holy Grail outside of us. The Holy Grail is a metaphor of the treasure that we contain when we summon the courage to open Pandora's box and find the hope that lies inside of our hearts and our souls. All our dreams are valid, but we need to create big enough containers for our big dreams to manifest into. At this time, our planet is growing and evolving, and so are we, because we and the planet are one. Our hearts are ignited by the light of our soul, but our minds are still running on old programming that we need to release it from now. The old world is no longer sustainable. It is tired and it wants to be let go of. This Moon Mother is guiding us all to stay in our integrity, to honor our feelings and remember who we are and why we came here at this time, because this is time. Divine timing is right now, if we choose for it to be right now. Through the heart of God, there is only now. There is no future. There is no past. There is only now. And what we choose in this now moment to be our reality, this is what will be our reality. We create this world, and it's time for us to wake up to this fact that we are creators of this world, and it's time to be conscious co-creators with our divine selves and no longer play small and act like we are powerless, because we are not powerless. I, for one, am tired of feeling powerless, and I'm tired of that frustration and anger that comes from that feeling of being powerless. I'm ready to take my power back now. Will you join me? Will you join me in consciously co-creating this new earth that we're all dreaming of? It's time to come together. No more separation. No more fighting each other. Beloveds, I have pulled Journey of Oracle card for us today, and this card was called Heart of God. This is also the title of this intuitive moon message. Number is 9 as well. You are a part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the role of inspiratrix or inspirator upon this earth, the women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love. And the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are even living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. And this is the poem that goes with this card. When souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep, of thoughts caress in soft embrace, and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment song that we compose will leave this life with no regret and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. Whoo! This card is so spot on in regards to this Aquarius and Leo energy working together at this point. That together we can make it. We are the sacred rebels here to heal ourselves and each other. We're here to embody a loving consciousness, to join forces in conscious connections and dream this new world into being. We are the hearts of God, Goddess. And it's time to wake up to this fact. It's time to wake up to the fact that we are heaven and earth. And it's time to create this. I love you. Namaste, beloved.